What we're going to be doing today is another energy healing modality. It's very similar to Reiki. We're releasing the past. We are all hoarders of the past. We collect little trinkets and souvenirs and things that remind us of the past. We are built to feel the emotions, experience our experiences, let them flow, and let them go. But because we don't know how to feel them, we were never taught, maybe we were told we were weak and so forth, we held on to them. And so our mind, body, soul, even emotional state reflects that. Now, this isn't to hate on ourselves because we're human. You know, sometimes we experience trauma and we don't know what to do with it. We're just like, it's like too intense. And so we just don't know how to shake it off. So everything starts with an emotion. And again, we're going to be working with the D20s today. So everything starts with an emotion. You have an experience, you create an emotion that is similar to the experience that triggers you. Something comes up, a limiting belief, whatever it is, you have an emotional response. Boop, you create an emotion. We're supposed to let this go. It wants to be freed into the wild, but we hold on to it. We keep it in this cage. So we have to store it somewhere in our body. Sometimes it's stored somewhere symbolic. Like if you experience betrayal, maybe you will store that in your back, because the mind will sometimes do things like that. But anyways, you hold on to this, and this is holding a lot of information. You're still feeling the emotion. It is tied to the memory of when it was created. And if you're lucky, your subconscious mind will create a limiting belief about you, other people, or the world around you. And so it will place it somewhere in your body. Now, every single time you have an emotional experience, hold on to it. Your subconscious mind is very organized. It is the most organized person or thing in the entire universe. So if you create an emotion and you hold on to it and it says that you're not good enough, like it forms a conclusion based on that memory that you're not good enough, it will start putting it in bins. This is the I'm not good enough bin. You have another emotional experience, you hold on to it, and the subconscious mind's like, okay, what does this say about me, other people in the world around me? How can I protect Samantha? Because that's all it's doing, it's protecting you. We're holding on to this information, these emotions, and the mind's like, okay, there's a reason why Samantha's holding on to this anger. Why? Oh, let's look at that memory. Ooh, that didn't feel good. So we're going to create a limiting belief that we're not good enough so we don't come into contact with that situation again. Oh, do I have something similar to I'm not good enough? Well, look at here. I sure do. I'm just going to go ahead and put this experience in a bin. So every time you have an emotional experience and it is similar to I'm not good enough, it goes into this bin. And so now you have a cluster of beliefs, of emotions that tells a story about you, other people in the world around you. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be identifying these balls of energy, the past that's contributing to physical, emotional, or mental symptoms, so you can heal yourself. I am the cleaner, you are the healer, okay? And boy, do I love me some cleaning. The belief code is where we uncover your bins. The bins that are holding you back, they're like a cluster of energy that are filled with different beliefs about you, other people in the world around you. We're going to be focusing on these bins, clusters of experiences, limiting beliefs, and so forth. In the belief code, we call these trees. So we uncover different levels of the mind. We start with the conscious mind and work our way to the unconscious mind. We got to go through the subconscious mind and then the unconscious mind. And we're uncovering statements. These are limiting beliefs. Each one of those statements is paired to an experience. So that's what we're doing. So it'll start to tell a story of your experiences and your life, which is really interesting. So one by one, we identify what's in the bin, we identify it, and then we find out what is the fuel source, what emotions or imbalances are fueling this tree, keeping this tree intact, or what is this tree creating for you? So it's like a double whammy. Once we identify this, we're able to release the tree, chop it down. And then once we chop it down, we have this empty space in your mind. We have to do something with this or you're gonna feel very weird. You'll be like, your subconscious mind's gonna be like, I don't know what this is. What am I supposed to do with this? Why has this been here? And then you'll be mad at me. So we don't want to do that. So we ask the subconscious mind, do we need to add positive statements to replace this tree? Or do we just defrag? Just means we remove the bin, cover it up, and act like it doesn't even exist. And usually that's the case. We're just like, let's just pretend like it didn't even exist. It's just gonna put some nice little bench there, maybe some tulips, in the place where that used to be. Now, with all the modalities, once we gather all the information, we release them one by one using magnets. Now, I will be connected to you, and you may feel different sensations in your body, hot, cold temperature changes, very tired. Everybody usually gets tired, and I'm just like jazzed and ready to do zoomies, or you may not feel anything at all. And so I won't be able to read your mind. I'm going to be doing muscle testing over here, and I'm going to be having a conversation with you, your subconscious. And that's why I'm going to be talking out loud. I'm going to be asking questions and answering them and so forth. I will be explaining everything as we go as well. And if anybody is just observing and just hanging out, if you resonate with anything that we uncovered today, just be like, I want to be part of that release. Just set the intention. All you have to do is be like, I intend, if I resonate with any of these imbalances or blocks, that it gets released from me as well. That's it. That's all you have to do. It's very powerful. We're all connected. I do not put limits on this energy. So let's have some fun. What are we doing, Kimmy? What are we doing today? Fear of failure. Yes. We have a belief system. We have a tree that we're going to be chopping. So this is all hands on deck. We're going to uncover and identify what kind of tree this is, palm, redwood, and so forth. And then we're going to cut the fuel source and then chop it down. All right. Is Kimmy here? Is Kimmy here? Kimmy. Yes. Okay. There you are. Okay. Moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming Kimmy over here, or a forest, yes. We're locked on and connected. Do you have a faulty core belief system in regards to fear of failure? Yes. Can you work on this now? Yes. What kind of tree you got? Just a basic. Now, people, don't let the name basic throw you off. Be like, oh, that's so basic. No, this is all the layers of the mind. Conscious, subconscious, unconscious. We're going to start with the conscious mind, gather up all these statements. These statements are similar to what the actual experience is. Now, don't be married to the statements, okay? If we get a statement, you're like, ooh, I don't know. Okay, that's fine. You can interpret the statement in a different way. It could be the emotion, or we have to just see the whole tree. These are based on experiences that you've had throughout your life. Every time you had an experience and it was similar to the root cause, which we will uncover last, I lost my train of thought. All right, so every time you have an emotional experience throughout your life, it will put it in the bin that relates to the root cause, okay? George Gunsington, or Washing Guns, America. All right, so Kimmy, let's go to get started. Do you have any negative programs? Yes. So first off, power, we're in the solar plexus. Change. Kimmy don't like change. Two, 4, 6. If this changes, I'll lose what I love. I'll lose what I love. If this changes, I'll lose what I love. No, we're doing emotion code, body code, belief code, body state rhythm. I'm just communicating subconscious mind through muscle testing. Is there another negative program? Yes. And down the conscious mind we go. Survival, root chakra, control. I can't accept any other way. Other way. Is there another negative program? Yes. love, feelings, I just want out. Is there another negative program? Yes. Divine crown chakra, faith, okay, just double checking. I have no hope. Is there another negative program? No. Is there a limiting belief? Yes. We have gathered all the information from the conscious mind and we have been granted access to the subconscious mind. Now that we're getting deeper into the mind, you may not resonate with these statements as much. All right, show me those limiting beliefs. Power, solar plexus, strength. Five, I am completely overwhelmed. I am completely overwhelmed. Is there another limiting belief? Yes. Power. So we're kind of hanging out in the solar plexus. Strength. I'm unable to carry on. Is there another limiting belief? Yes. Survival, root chakra. Worth. I don't like my body. And this doesn't necessarily mean it's appearance wise. It could be like, I don't like my body. I always have lower back pain, or it doesn't do the things that I want it to do type of thing. Is there another limiting belief? No. Is there a faulty core belief? All right. We have made it to Kimmy's unconscious mind. This is the root of the tree. What started it all? One statement we're going to uncover. Survival, root chakra. Safety. I am unable to protect myself emotionally. Okay, so now things are starting to make sense. Myself emotionally. Can't protect yourself from failure. So why should we put ourselves in that position? Do you have another faulty core belief? No. Do you have a faulty core identity? Yes. Okay. Faulty core identity is the soil. You absorb this statement the first 7 years of your life. Sometimes after that, but it's a little harder to do, but it is possible. First 7 years of your life, no ability to reason. So anything you see, hear, experience, that is truth. Your subconscious mind wants you to survive. So it's like, gimme, 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 let's absorb all this stuff. So then once you have the ability to reason, you can survive and live your best life. These can be innocent. You can get these from, like, if you have siblings and they're constantly making fun of you and you're making fun of them, you can get a belief based on that. Like, you're a loser, and your subconscious mind's like, okay, we're a loser. Something simple, or it can be something more than that. Okay, what is the faulty core identity? Survival, safety, everything is scary. Everything is scary. Is there another faulty core identity? No, we have identified the tree. Let's just go over it. So the biggest thing is that you had soil laid down, the everything is scary soil. And then you had the emotional experience and you held on to it, and your subconscious mind's like, what does this tell me about myself, other people, and the world around me? Oh, it says I'm unable to protect myself emotionally. What does this look good with? Everything is scary. You have the soil, so it plants the seed, and then boom, a tree is born. Every experience that you have after that, the statements we uncovered, random, at different times, not in the order in which we uncovered it, your subconscious mind kept adding to it. So I don't like my body. I'm unable to carry on because everything is so scary. I'm completely overwhelmed. I have no hope. I just want out. I can't accept any other way. If this changes, I'll lose what I love because everything is scary and I'm unable to protect myself emotionally. Kimmy, my dearest Kimmy, that is a sassy tree. Let's go ahead and find the fuel source so we can chomp it down. We're gonna start with the trapped emotions and then we're gonna go to the body code. I will release them right away. If you resonate, you know the drill, set the intention so it gets released from you as well. Kimmy always brings in the sassy trees and helps so many people. All right, let's go ahead and begin. Do you have any trapped emotions associated with this belief system? Yes. Anxiety, do you need to know more? No. I intend to release anxiety. Did you release the anxiety? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Defensiveness. Do you need to know more? No. I intend to release defensiveness. Did you release defensiveness? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Grief. Do you need to know more? No. I intend to release grief. Did you release grief? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? No. Are there any imbalances? Yes. To the body code. Energy, mental, programming. Oh, do we have another tree? Despair anchor, aka limiting belief. Despair anchor. Since we have the power of the belief code, let's get a little more detailed. A despair anchor is just a limiting belief, a statement where you perceive the world. You have little filters on and you're like, yep, this is how we perceive the world. This is how you act. This is how you interpret things that people do, say, and so forth. So let's see. We have divine, so we're in the crown chakra. Success. I can't do better than my parents. So I can't do better than my parents. So it can be either like, okay, I cannot do better than my parents, or I can't do better than my parents. It's like that American dream, you know, you have to your parents sacrifice so much that you want to like have a better life than them. Not like ooh, I get a better life than you, but like, hey, look, I do good type of thing. You can interpret that in a different way as well. Do you need to know more? No. I intend to release the despair anchor. I can't do better than my parents. Did you release a despair anchor? I can't do better than my parents. Yes. Oof, indeed. Is there another imbalance? No. All right, Kimmy, you relax. We're all going to chop this tree. Get your machetes, your chainsaw, maybe even your bare hands. Let's chop this down. Let's begin. I intend to release the negative programs. If this changes, I'll lose what I love. I can't accept any other way. I just want out. I have no hope. Release the limiting beliefs. I can wait, hold on. I am completely overwhelmed. I am unable to carry on. I don't like my body. Release the faulty core belief. I am unable to protect myself emotionally. Release the faulty core identity. Everything is scary. Whew. Kimmy, that was good. Did you release this belief system? Yes. Now we have a gap. We have that subconscious gap. We have the bin is empty. We got to do something with it. So what do you want us to do? Fill it with positive statements? No, defrag. Yeah, so we're just going to cover it up and act like it doesn't even exist or it didn't exist. I set the intention to release the subconscious gap and defrag. Did you release the subconscious gap and defrag? Yes. Do you have a faulty core belief system in regards to fear of failure? No. And we're disconnected. Kimmy's gonna be like, failure? Please give me some more of that, because really it's not failure. It's just experiments, and it's just helping me grow a little bit more. How you feeling, Kimmy?